Alright. My top 10 goes like this, starting from the bottom up. In order to be on this list of my top 10, you have to be involved in a classic battle. You don't necessarily have to win, but you can't be the one getting murdered. You know, a classic battle to me is where two people is kind of going ham. There's really two types. There's one where a dude's performance is so dope, you don't even want to hear the other guy's bars. You just want to keep hearing, the rounds from the dude that's going in. That's one type of classic battle where you just don't want to hear the other dude. The other type of classic battle is where both dudes is going ham and, like JC Chilla Jones, that's a classic. You know what I'm saying? And you don't necessarily have to win it. You just have to be in it. That other guy gotta know that he's scrapping. He getting a couple of rights and lefts, and maybe his eye swole a little bit, and you tapped his jaw once or twice. It's got to be a fight. It's got to be a fight. Now I think that Lux Calico battle was a fight, and I give Calico a lot of credit. His bars that night would have beat 95% of the battle rappers in the URL that night. He had tight stuff. But he just went up against a better dude. All right. Number 10 is Calico. Mainly, he's one of the most aggressive battle rappers in the URL. Very aggressive, big dude, very intimidating. I think that you see how when Arsenal was in Detroit, his entourage and that Trick, his uncle or whatever. And, there's a lot of intimidation that can go on with a Calico battle, and hats off to him. He's like a believable bad guy, Number nine is gonna be Charlie Clips. A couple years ago, Charlie Clips was in my top 5. Charlie Clips didn't really show a lot of chinks in the armor, but of late, Charlie Clips has had some slips, trips, and falls. His third rounds have been not too memorable. He has a lot of reasons why things are not working out right for Charlie Clips. I respect it. I mean, at the same time, Charlie Clips has some classics. And he not only has some classics, he got classics where he's the one doing the slaying. I mean, he got at least 2 or 3 classics under his belt. And that being said, that's worth something. I know he's had a little rough time, but that's worth something. So, his wordplay, schemes, he got jokes, metaphors, the whole gambit. Number 8, DNA. Again, he had a crazy classic with Disaster. I think DNA is one of maybe 3 or 4 URL battlers that can go in any league, can go anywhere in the world and battle and have a legitimate chance to not just win but destroy people in that league. I think DNA is the type of dude, a little bit of a throwback, where he could battle 5 times in the same day and still have enough material to keep going. I mean, he can freestyle forever. He can rebuttal on point. He had a classic rebuttal for Gnome 3. DNA is just a dope dude. I mean, he's not really like a street dude, believable street dude, but his battling skills is ridiculous, and he doesn't he doesn't kill you with gun bars like a lot of battle rappers do. Okay, O-Red is number 7. I feel O-Red has forced itself into the top 10. I'm not a O-Red fan. I was not trying to fill up this top 10 with a particular group like Jersey or, St. Louis or, Dot Mob or anything. This was trying to make my list up, and as I made up a list, made up another list, made up another list, and I'm like, I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to think of what's going on, what's contemporary. And I gotta admit, O-Red is on this crazy streak. He's been killing a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes have not been surviving the O-Red battle. I don't know why, but either they don't come up with their best performance and he's on his A game, and I don't know. But you tell me who else is on a streak like this dude. Gotta tip my hat to him. The people I had to leave off this list is crazy. It's really crazy. But anyway, O-Red number 7. Number 6, Conceited. I don't care what nobody say. Conceited has some of the most replay value of all the battle rappers. A lot of his bars, a lot of his schemes, some of the things he's blessed the game with, the culture with, is still being used. Almost every battle, slowing it down, it's telling you that you got this, and breaking down the bars, repeating it. He was the first guy to start really slowing stuff down and making sure you understand that what he's saying is, it's like Jay-Z say, when you rewind, it's more to find. You know what I'm saying? And he got that down. So when you rewind, it's more to find with Conceited. Salute. Number 5, B Mother Effin' Magic. Non-stop bars. Prior to the Charlie Clips battle, B Magic was on the fringe of the top 10. But in that Charlie Clips battle, he showed me some things that really impressed me. I was really, really impressed with B Mother Effin' Magic. I know he has that slogan, the slip, tripped, and must have bust your mother effing head, and all of that stuff. And I can't tell you how many people say that verse. B Magic just reminds me of a Gatling gun when it comes to bars. He's like the Gatling gun of bars. Just blah, 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 blah. It's like automatic. He'll just bar you to Swiss cheese. And God forbid you got a slow flow after that bar fest. Just you got to be able to stay with that. Number 4. Number 4 is gonna be T-Rex. Now, my last blog I talked about T-Rex and calling him a winner. He's still, nothing's changed. He's a winner. He's like if you had a all-star team, T-Rex is in your starting 5 on the all-star team. T-Rex might be your starting point guard. That's the best way I could put him. Yeah, if it was an all-star game, T-Rex will be your starting point guard because he will make winning plays on the best team. Period. And he's the best at the gun bars. Sometimes you get tired of hearing the gun bars. You don't want to hear everybody say gun bars. But when you have the very best doing it, it's special. And he's the very best at it. So salute, keep doing that. Real talk. Okay.